What is going on, everybody? I am really excited about this. We've got the 09 Softail back on the lift. We actually did a couple of other videos on this bike, and it's pretty much taking the old man off of this bike. All right, or unheritaging your Heritage Softail, so to speak. I want a different look for this bike, so this is the reason for the changes. When I got the bike, it had the leather bags on it, studded leather bags. Let's see, hang on a second, I'm going to show it to you. Here it is right here. Now, when these bikes are new, they look really good, they look really good on there. The bike has an old school look, but as you can see, this one doesn't look that nice. It's sagged, which is normal for these leather bags. Over time, they just kind of sag down and they don't look very good anymore. So we're gonna get rid of that. Actually, we already did. After the bag come off, there's also a chrome bag guard that's in front of that bag for when you flop your bike over, which nobody wants to do. It doesn't crush everything in your bag, and it kind of saves it a little bit from being damaged. The next thing was, we already removed the bag and the bag guard off the back. Engine guard, gone. And I know, again, if this thing falls over, it'd save a lot of it, but you know what? On this thing, it doesn't look good. It wasn't that nice. It had to go. And the plan is to keep the shiny side up, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's see. We did the grips. I'm not sure if we did the grips on the video or not. I don't know. I'll have to check it out, or maybe you can check it out if you're doing the other videos. The next thing was the seat. The seat was a factory Heritage Softail seat, and in my opinion, they're not that nice. They're certainly not that comfortable, or at least on this model it wasn't. Also, it had factory studding like the bags, but only on the rider's seat. The passenger section did not have it, so it actually kind of looked out of place. I'm not really sure why they did that, but that is the way the bike came. The factory seat studded with conchos, and then the rear portion, nothing. So in my mind, when you're watching it go up here, it just ends and it looks like that had been replaced, but it wasn't. It was like that from the factory. So it had to go. I went with a Saddleman seat, and it's thinner, a lot thinner. The factory seat stuck out like, I don't even know, 3 inches. You couldn't see it from the back with the bags on it, but when you take the bags off, it looks horrible from behind. So went with a low profile Saddleman seat, and it's narrow. It's tucked right into the frame. It looks really good. Also, it's actually super comfortable. There's not a lot of padding in here. I believe there's a little bit of gel. I've never bought one of these before, but shout out to Saddleman for doing a great job on fashioning a seat for a 09 Softail. I think it goes a few years, but yeah, it's really nice, and I really, really like it. You could ride all day on that thing. Enough about the seat. The next thing was the tall backrest. Okay, I ordered this from Amazon. I ordered it from Amazon, and I think it was $95 or something like that. I wanted to try a tall backrest on there because if I take this bike on a long trip, say Tombstone, Arizona, I can put some stuff on this rack on the back, which did not come with this, by the way. It did not come with the tall backrest. I can put stuff on here, and I can also put a duffel bag here, strap it all down old school style, and just go. What the backrest did come with is these side plates, and the chrome is really nice, and then the bar, and then the passenger padding. It didn't come with any instructions, but it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're used to working on these motorcycles. If you're a complete novice, it might take you a couple minutes to figure it out. Like I said, it did not come with this rack on the back. I took this from the backrest that was on the bike. It was a stock backrest, and then this added rack. It took a little bit of doing to get it mounted on here because it's not designed for it, but it came out great. For a used part, it looks good. I think it looks good on the bike. My initial thought was honestly a little bit taller and maybe twisted chrome, but I wanted to give this a shot because somebody asked me about it, and I'm like, you know what, I have a bike I want to put a tall backrest on, so I'll give this one a shot. Relatively inexpensive. If I decide to do something different, it's okay. I can take it off, I can sell it, I can put it on another bike. So for the $98, well worth it. Now, let's see. There's a couple other things that I want to do that I'm just thinking about it. But anyway, why I'm excited about today is because there is a box that came today. And I'm going to have to move my camera so that I can show you guys. Let me find a knife over here. Okay, here we go. A box came, Federal Express. Love it, love it, love it. My lovely wife ordered this, and she sprung it on me, and I was like really, really happy. So I want to share that with you. I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit. I don't have a cameraman, so you'll have to bear with me. Let's see here. There it is. Let's see if I can get that. Well, that ought to be good, I guess. Well, I don't want it to fall over. I don't want to lose my phone, but that should be good. Anyway, I'm really excited. Let me put this bag back. I know what it is already because she told me she was doing this, and it's like a early present, so to speak. In my mind, anyway. Ooh, look at that packaging. Look at that. I am so excited about these. Really, really excited about putting these on. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, white walls? You just said you were taking the old man off the bike. But you know what? This is going to look really good on that bike stripped down. I can't wait. Very, very excited. Yeah. I can't wait to put those on. That is so cool. All right, let me set my camera back up somewhere else. I gotta find my little button here. This is my camera stand, by the way. As you can see, I don't have very professional filming equipment, so I prop up the camera on this thing, then I can kind of roll it around, you know. Either that or stick it on the floor or tire machine or somewhere else. But hang on for a second. I'll set it back up. I think I got it with my high-tech equipment. I've got my cell phone there and my selfie stick on a tripod on my tool cart. I mean, what more could you want? So anyway, the tires. Let me know what you think about white walls on this bike. I know they're not on there now, but I'm sure somebody's got an opinion on it. I think it's going to make this bike pop. Okay? Other people have told me, no, go back with the black walls. But I'm going to do what I want to do to it, and I think they're going to look really good. And if they don't, I'll take them off. Also, I've got ideas on the rims. I have a specific look in mind. I've not made up my mind whether I want to buy new rims or if I'm going to refurbish the ones that are on here. So we'll have to wait and figure out what I want to do with that. As far as the tires go, the tires are Shinko tires. That's what Becky ordered me. They're relatively inexpensive, especially white walls, because they can get pretty outrageous. These are pretty reasonable. Now, I don't have a lot of experience with Shinko tires, so if you have had experience with them, feel free to comment about that. I've put them on customer bikes. Some people like them, some people don't. I don't know if the reason they like them is because of cost or performance, and I don't know the reason that they don't like them because of performance or wear or anything. Well, I'll just have to figure that out for myself and whether I like them or not. Also, shout out to Western Power Sports for getting them here very quickly, and the packaging. They did a phenomenal job packaging those both tires in one box with paper in there, so they're not shuffling around. They're not, a lot of times we get tires here, they're just shipped, loose tires, they're rolling around in the truck or whatever. But Western Power Sports, it looks like they went out of their way to package these particular tires anyway, in a way that they, they're stuck together and not getting bounced around. So shout out to them. And listen, I have to say, I don't get sponsored by them. I just thought they did a great job. We don't have sponsors here. The only people that sponsor this is myself and my wife. So, like I said, high tech. But I wanted to say, pretty much, thank you and tell everybody they did a great job. So don't be shy from, ordering that. Other than that, stay tuned for progress on this thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day. And as always, ride your bike.